What's going on, everybody? Oh, Big Mike here, waiting on Edge of Philly Sports here, clearing the ice. Flyers, big win today, 3-0 over those Detroit Red Wings, and I gotta say, I'm kind of shocked. Um, didn't really see this one coming. They just played Detroit not too long ago, and it's kind of a little iffy the last time they played them. But the Flyers have been playing pretty good hockey as of late. Carter Hart gets the shutout today. 28 saves for 29 saves today. Scotty Lawton with a goal and an assist. Kiefer Bellows also getting the first tally there in the second period to get the whole scoring started. So let's give these guys some credit here, man. Torts has got these young guys playing. They're looking really, really good as far as these young guys. Maybe, who knows? There might actually be a glimmer of hope coming out of this. But to me, I want to get on to these young guys that have been playing very well. Guys like Morgan Frost. He had a hell of a breakaway chance in the first period. I thought he was going to score. Really did. Um, but I'll tell you what, man, it's been a rough road this year with this Flyers team. And like I said, coming into the game, you really didn't think anything of it, but uh, he had that nice breakaway though, man. He did. He had a beautiful breakaway chance. Did Morgan Frost, which I believe he's one of the corner pieces that you definitely want that you can build around. Um, the young man, uh, God, why is his name slipping me right now? The kid from Boston College, Flyers pick from last year. He's going to stay up there another year. So we got to wait another year before maybe he decides he wants to come down and maybe forego his junior year. I was just reading it earlier this morning. Actually, I was reading about him staying up there, up at Boston College for another year. But I'm really liking some of these young guys, though. Kiefer Bellows, he showed me a little bit of something. Um, Lemieux has showed me something. Of course, Farabee. Some people love him, some people hate him. You know, I don't know, guys. You let me know what you feel about Joe Farabee. I think he's a kid you can build around. You keep him. You keep Morgan Frost. I believe you keep Konechny. I think Konechny's somebody you can keep. Uh, looking back at just looking at the way that these guys have fought all year, they're finally starting to get a playing time, and it looks like they're starting to come together a little bit. Too late for this year, but the young kids are really stepping up, showing you what they got. Um, but anyway, yeah, Kiefer Bellows gets the scoring started at 10-10 of the second period with an assist from Owen Tippett and Scott Lawton. It's a beautiful play. Uh, it was really something that it was a good play. And then Scotty Lawton just about a little later on in that period, towards the tail end of the period, he scores at 19:24 with the assist from Rasmus Ristolainen. Trying to say that name three times over. Pretty much put the Flyers up 2-0. And then this kid seems to be just finding the back of the net, which is Tyson Forrester. Granted, it's an empty netter at the end of the game, but this kid, that shot he took the other night was wicked good. So Flyers kind of hold off and not hold off, but they beat the Red Wings today 3-0. Like I said, Carter Hartman stopping all 29 shots that he faced. I'm just going over some of these stats here. Like, it's kind of mind-boggling. Game picks. If you went on the, I go through Yahoo just to get some of the stats that I look at here. The game picks were 55% Flyers, 45 Detroit. So a lot of people thought Detroit probably could come in here and get a win. I think what hurt Detroit today was they were 0 for 7. 0 for 7 on the power play. Flyers 0 for 3. Flyers really got to work on that. If there's something that they can work on this for the rest of this season, is trying to stay out of the penalty box. I mean, 7 penalties. It's crazy. 7 penalties, and they were all minors, but they almost doubled. As a matter of fact, they more than doubled the Red Wings. Red Wings only had 6 penalty minutes, which means they had 3 penalties. They doubled them. So they got to stay out of there. Another thing that's staring out to me today is the block shots. That to me says a lot. That's telling me that the defensemen are getting in front of the puck, that they're doing their job to help Carter Hart. And, looking at this and seeing, because the Red Wings it's not like they held back. I mean, they took 29 shots in this game. That's a lot of shots. That's almost, roughly just under 10 shots a period. And they were on the power play 7 times. So, I don't know, man. You got to give this defense some credit today. And the way I'm looking at it is this, man. This defense for the Flyers, which, by the way, if you're looking at it today, wasn't too bad. Cam York had about 18 minutes of time on there. He had a shot on goal, but he played pretty good. I'm loving Wade Allison too. Wade Allison, he's another young kid. I'm liking him. Like, you take a look at some of these young guys that we have on this team. I'm just going to give you a few right now. I'm still going to keep Scotty Lawton's like that young old guy. I would keep Lawton. He seems to get around the net, but you have Bellows, Tippett, Cates, Farabee, Forrester, Sanheim, Lemieux, Allison, Frost. Cam York. These are all guys that are young, man. Like, you can actually build a team around. That's just the guys from today. That's not even putting in Konechny, leaving in Konechny in there. So, talk to me, Flyer fans. How you guys feeling today? How you guys feeling after that 3-0 shutout? Do you think that Tortorella's going to be, do you think Tortorella's message is finally getting through? Do you think they're playing the same amount of you think their defense has stepped up? I mean, it's a pretty impressive game today to shut out the Red Wings. The Red Wings are not that bad of a team, and they were around a playoff spot. I know they were in the hunt for one. I haven't seen the updated standings. So, but, this is just crazy. So, right now, I'm going to give you we're going to go around the league. I'm going to give you an update around the league. Flyers win today, 3-0, as we're talking about here, over the Detroit Red Wings. The Boston Bruins beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1 earlier today up in Boston. The Seattle Kraken go to Nashville, and they knock out the Predators 7-2. Right now, in the first period, the Calgary Flames have a 2-1 lead over the San Jose Sharks, and those pesky LA Kings are up 1-0. Also, with about 2 minutes left to go in the first period. ESPN Plus for both of ESPN Plus for both of the Sharks and Flames and Jets and Kings. You want to put them on, you can try to get a good look around. Later on in about 15 minutes, puck will drop in Nassau, Nassau. As the Sabres and Islanders will get underway. Also, down in South Florida and Miami, the Rangers and Panthers will play down there at 5. Minnesota will host Chicago at 5. And then we move on to the night tilt where you have Toronto visiting Carolina. The Vancouver Canucks at 7 p.m. tonight will face the Dallas Stars. The Columbus Blue Jackets and the Montreal Canadiens play in the first pick game. The Ottawa Senators and the New Jersey Devils also tip off at 7. 8 o'clock game, a rivalry renewed, I guess you could say. Washington visits Pittsburgh. And at 10 p.m. tonight, you get 2, as we call them, left coast games with the Vegas Golden Knights taking on the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton. And you have those Anaheim Mighty Ducks hosting those St. Louis Blues. So there's your schedule for the rest of the night, guys. Again, looking at the standings right now, I'm going to do the Western Conference right now. Western Conference, 91, number 1 overall right now in the Western Conference. is the Dallas Stars in the Western Conference. Or I'm sorry, no. Yeah. Number one in the Western Conference is the 91 Vegas Golden Knights. I'm sorry. Vegas Golden Knights. Then it is the Dallas Stars with 92 points. LA Kings also have 2 points. The Colorado Avalanche with 90. Minnesota with 91. Edmonton at 90. And the two wildcard teams right now that you're looking at is Seattle and Winnipeg for that Western Conference. I personally like the Dallas Stars. I'm picking the Dallas Stars to win the Western Conference and represent the Western Conference in the Stanley Cup this year. I think it's going to be Dallas and Boston, even though some of the Bostonian fans who I know, they're not buying it. Over here in the East, it's Boston with 117 points, Carolina with 100, New Jersey with 98, Toronto 95, Rangers 94, Tampa 90, the Islanders at 83, Pittsburgh with, the Islanders with 83 and Pittsburgh with 80. But right behind them is the Florida Panthers, who are 1 point behind and actually have a game in hand. They have just a game in hand. So they have 73 games left going in. So that could be an interesting fight coming back. Your Flyers are pulling up the rear in 8th there in the Eastern Conference. So that's an updated playoff picture, guys, for you. But you know what? Even if you would definitely want to go, say you want to watch a Flyers game or any type of game, guys, this is where you got to go. You got to go to Dolan's Bar, 24 East Sellers Avenue. They have Quizzo music. They have it's always a great time when you go there. Make sure you go. CPJ, tell them that the boys at EOP sent you over there. And if you're looking to get into that Flyers game or any other game that we have going on, make sure you call sherrystix.com. Enter the promo code EOP10 and you will get 10% off your tickets. And guys, the best thing about Sherry's Tickets is whatever the price is what you're going to pay. There is no hidden fees, no nothing. Whatever she says it is, whatever they say it is, that's what it is. So make sure you get over there. And of course, make sure you check out our guy, David Archerry, for all your law needs, I would say. David Archerry, make sure you give him a call for workers' compensation, motor vehicle accidents, personal injury, and criminal law. www.cherryinjurylaw.com, or you can reach out at 610-565-0300. And again, let them know that the boys from EOP sent you over there, and they'll be more than happy to help you out. And guys, again, another great sponsor here over at Edge of Philly. Philly Sports Trips. I mean, guys, what can you say? Ultimate bus trip to Yankee Stadium. How about that? I think it's a Tuesday afternoon. Holy cow, man. You get to go over there and see. You take a bus trip up to go to the Yankee Stadium. Tailgates included, and the tailgate is definitely one that to go with there. It's unbelievable. Guys, they're not only doing that, they have a trip planned for the draft in Kansas City, a Philadelphia-Denver doubleheader in May when you got the Union going out to play Colorado. Also, the very same weekend, you have the Phillies going out to Colorado to play the Rockies. Make sure you go out there and check that out. Also, they got the Union trip for London and Leeds at the end of May. Definitely make sure you can check that out. I mean, I know there's some other Phillies road trips in the summer coming up. I know the Pittsburgh trip's pretty popular. Get on that, guys. Like I said, Philly Sports Trips, you will not have an issue, man. They do it good over there. So, and guys, last but not least, this is our lineup, as you see right here for today. And, of course, it ends with tomorrow with myself and Polo Pat Bernard, along with Big Al tomorrow morning for P&M and the AM. And then, of course, you got Double M, Double G, and the guys at All Across all the time. Make sure you guys Definitely. Oh, and double S. How did I forget double S? He was just on our show. So yeah, double G, double M, and double S. Make sure you check them guys out all across all the time. If you're into lacrosse, like my partner Pat is into, he is one of the official Wings beat reporters or beat reporter. So make sure you check him out over there. And that is our card, our lineup. Always something for you to watch, guys. So again, we have a lot of stuff on there. So let's see here. I got a couple comments. Al Safari says, "What's up, Big Mike? Why are these guys winning?" I don't know, but Al, it's raining here, so that was my first clue. That was my first clue. I'm like, we're supposed to be trying to get Connor Bedard. You know, trying to get a generational talent, and they're winning. But that's typical Flyers for you, though. Typical Flyers. But I like it though. Al, you brought something up the other night, Thursday night, when you were on, and I was listening to you about these young guys and how they're playing. It's just amazing how these guys are playing. They're really starting to fit into their own. And, I've been saying for the last couple of years that Lehigh Valley's had a good squad. They've been in the playoffs. They've been going deep in the playoffs up there. For some odd reason, it was a log jam. From Allentown to Philadelphia, man, there was something blocking these guys from coming in. Now it seems like that's kind of opened up a little bit, and these guys are starting to come in. And you know what? If I'm the Flyers, I'm letting some of these guys. You got to get rid of some of these guys. If Kevin Hayes don't want to be here, bye. See you. Trade him. Cam York, thanks for nothing. Beat it. Ryan Ellis, never knew you. Beat it. JVR, second time around. See you later. They got to. It's time to get younger, get better. And they got to move out from these contracts. I feel like once they move out from these egregious contracts that not only did Chuck Fletcher give, but Ron Hextall gave, I think it'll start to loosen up a little bit, and the Flyers will be able to get back doing what they wanted to do. So, again, guys, 3-0 today. Shutout win. Great game by Carter Hart. And you know what? I'm not opposed to trading Hart either. Especially not with Sandstrom, or was it Soren? Damn. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going on like 2 hours of sleep. Had a rough night last night, and not in a good way a rough night, but so I'm kind of like, but where's he at? I want to make sure I get the guy's name right. Yeah, Sandstrom. So, I'm pretty sure that's the kid we're thinking, or no. Pat will remind me in the morning if he's here. I think Sandstrom's the guy that we don't like. He's the one that looks like a cheese. He looks like Swiss cheese when he plays. So, guys, with that being said, man, listen. Again, 3-0 final coming up with the Flyers, and let's see when they are on the ice again. Because I will be interested to definitely tuning in and watching this one. They are on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. That will be, we will definitely have a clear the ice for that. But it's them and the Montreal Canadiens. Can't wait to really see, can't wait to watch that game. We will definitely let you know. It'll either be myself, Al, Pat, or Matty V. One of us four will be hosting this. So, guys, I definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. And, yeah, go Flyers. I'll see you guys tomorrow.